Alright, so before watching all the Marvel Netflix series, I wanted to find out, does the order actually matter what you watch them in? Apparently, the order does matter, which I found out the hard way while watching the show when I was really confused by a lot of aspects that would have made sense if I'd watched the show in proper order. So, I'm just making this video to help other people out so they don't get confused like I did. Mainly because there's no other video on YouTube about this, which actually surprised me. I was legit shocked. So, you know what? Here you go. But before I even get into this, I just want you to understand two things. One, the order that you watch the series in ultimately doesn't really matter. The only thing that you miss is a couple small hints, a couple small name drops, stuff like that. Just kind of Easter eggs that are hidden in between every single show that will kind of be a lot better to get into if you know the context. Next, I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand that you can subscribe. Know when I post another video like this. I post other videos. Most of them are LP styles, but I do scripted videos like this every now and again. So please hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get into this. Do not watch the Defenders first. I forgot to mention that in the original intro, but yeah. Don't watch the Defenders first, or else you will be very confused. Trust me, you will be very much confused. So don't watch the Defenders first. I'll tell you when to watch the Defenders in a bit. So yeah. Alright, to start off, you're going to want to start with Daredevil Season 1. The 13th episode really set the tone for the rest of the journey, to be honest, and it's a great series even if you don't really like Daredevil as a character. It introduces a couple characters that are pretty important for the overarching, universe, and it sets up the main enemy of the universe being the Hand. I'm not joking, by the way. That's the actual name of it. It's actually called the Hand. Just roll with it. And Daredevil is briefly mentioned throughout all the series from here on out, so it'll be good to have some amount of context for why people love him so much. Alright, so for the next step, you're going to want to explore Jessica Jones Season 1. This series introduces a new character named Luke Cage, which is pretty important for the rest of the show since he gets his own Netflix series. He also introduces a character that's briefly mentioned in Season 2 of Daredevil, which honestly doesn't really matter too much, but it's just a character that once you have context for what she did and who she is, it just makes a scene that Daredevil is a part of just that much more powerful, to be honest. Which, speaking of Daredevil Season 2, alright, so now we're back to Daredevil Season 2. This season is absolutely amazing for me, and it's probably the best part of the entire Marvel Netflix series. I'm just calling it MCN. But yeah, aside from that, the season does introduce a couple more important characters that are insanely important later on. It also has the Punisher starting off his series here, and it shows the very first real big showdown with the Hand, and it also establishes a relationship with Daredevil and a certain character that is really important in the Defenders. And now we're back to Luke Cage. This series kind of picks up right where Jessica Jones left him off and answers where he went in that series. It also reintroduces an established character from Jessica Jones and goes into the backstory of Luke Cage and the character that he was connected to in Jessica Jones, and talks about his relationship with that character. It's also just a great show that anyone should check out. It's really good. Watch the series and move on. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, just a heads up, this series will either be okay or god awful for you. For me it was awful, but maybe you like it more, who knows. Anyway, the Iron Fist series is arguably the most important one in the MCN, even if parts of it is boring as fuck. It has the biggest connection to the Hand, with Iron Fist being the sworn nemesis of the Hand, a fact he will never shut up about, mind you. And it also shows why Danny Rand / Iron Fist is where he is in the beginning of the Defenders, which again, speaking of the Defenders, and now we're back to the Avengers. I mean the Defenders. Same thing, really. This series is basically just the Defenders of the MCN. Anyway, these characters all meet up for the first time, except for, Jessica and Luke, since that's where he started off, and have a huge showdown with the Hand. Now, warning. While with the other 5, you could technically watch them in any order you want, this should be only watched after you watch the other 5, okay? Don't watch it before, because it contains huge spoilers for the other 5 series, and removes a ginormous amount of tension from every other series on this list. Along with a lot of moments that just make no sense to you, and the ending will confuse you even more, to be honest, if you don't have context for it. Okay, so this series can really be watched anytime after the end of Daredevil Season 2. I just recommend watching it here because you don't want the memory of all the other series to fade away before getting to the Defenders. But yeah, this series is just great. It doesn't tie in much to the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but the Punisher is a great character. The actor is really insanely talented, and in my opinion, it's the best of the Netflix shows. And seriously, it doesn't really matter when you watch this show, just make sure you watch it, it's really good. And here we are back to Jesse Jones, Season 2. Since this is the most recent release as of me writing the script for this, I have no idea how it really ties into the rest of the MCN, but this show did vastly improve upon the flaws that last season had, such as its problem with subplots and whatnot. Even if it also created some more issues, it still worked out for the best, I suppose. Alright, so Season 2 of Luke Cage is said to come out sometime in July of 2018. I'm not really sure. Maybe Netflix is going to screw this up and just release it late, or maybe they release it early. Who knows? You'll just have to assume how it works, and just make sure you watch The Defenders before watching this series, because something happens at the end of The Defenders that will make a character completely different in the beginning of Luke Cage Season 2. So yeah, just check that out. Okay, so Daredevil Season 3 is just said to be released sometime in 2018. I'm not really sure, there's no confirmed date yet, but for the most part it's said that it's going to come out sometime this year, so maybe it'll be about late winter season around that time. But anyway, you just watch it after Luke Cage Season 2, since Luke Cage is supposed to come out first. So yeah, there you go. And that's it, congratulations, you're all caught up. Though at the end of the day, it's your time, your Netflix, your money, so you can watch it in any order you want. I won't judge you too much. This video is just to help out people like me who really care about that kind of thing. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to end up this video here. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Share with any of your friends that might be interested in picking up the MCN. Plus, I'm trying to make more money to buy myself a better mic. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Both scripted one-off like these every Wednesday and Saturday, as well as some Let's Plays that I post every Monday and Friday. I'm currently doing a Fire Emblem 7 randomized 10% increased enemy growth run. God damn, that's a mouthful. Pause. Anyway, I also post random shit posts whenever the inspiration hits me, so be sure to come and check those out, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace!